Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and I am the owner of Burnbury Productions, which is a videography company based in Louisville, Kentucky. And I do weddings and I work with a lot of local bands here. I do all kinds of stuff. And today I would like to review my year of 2025, all the cool things I did in my business last year, and then set goals for 2026 and the things I would like to achieve this year. So I made one of these videos last year where I reflected on 2024 and set goals for 2025. You can click it. I never know which side to point. I will put it up here somewhere. So go watch that if you're interested. And I feel like I hit some of those goals, but then other cool things happened last year that I wasn't expecting. 2025 was kind of crazy, but 2026 is actually going to be even crazier for me. Reflecting on 2025, I still have all of my goals for 2025 in my phone, so I'm just gonna go through them. Some of them were a little ambitious because in my video from last year, I set a bunch of like follower goals, and now I'm like, I don't care about that stuff. That stuff doesn't really matter to me. Like, I just want people to see what I put out there, but like at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how many people follow me. So I'm not gonna be really setting follower goals this year because I don't really care anymore. Business wise, like projects that I've done, the goal was to do, I have 10 to 12 weddings, and I did 10 plus one proposal, which is something I've never done before, and that was a lot of fun. And actually that client just reached out to me today wanting to do an engagement shoot, and I've never done an engagement shoot either, so I'm very much looking forward to doing that. I had on here to do 2 music videos last year. I think I only did one for my husband's band Saxony for their song Back to 83. I will also link it above somewhere where you can watch that because it's really cool. I'm very proud of how it turned out. The next goal was 3 band promo videos. I definitely surpassed that. There's usually a couple bands that I usually film for every year, and then I also filmed for a couple new bands that I've never worked with before. So basically my band promo videos is like I go out and film the band performing live, and I take either a song that they've already pre-recorded or I record the live audio and sync that with their live footage, and it's just something they can put on their social media, website, YouTube, whatever, to be like, hey, this is what we look like when we perform, come out and see us, kind of a thing. So I worked with, it might have been like 4 or 5 bands last year, which is really cool. That's exciting to check that one off of my goals. I'm glad I accomplished that and surpassed that goal. The next goal I did not hit, which was to do a YouTube video once a month. That didn't happen because what happens is I get busy with my actual video projects that people pay me for, so I need to prioritize those things over my own content. Another thing I did not do, we're getting into the goals that I did not hit territory. I did not write 6 blog posts last year. I think I maybe wrote 1. I need to get back into that, but the issue is I'm not really sure what to write about. Maybe we'll pick that back up this year. I'm not sure. Another thing I did not do, I wanted to do like a claymation stop motion video just for funsies, just for fun. Didn't get to do that at all. I also did not get around to selling stock footage, so that's something I really want to figure out this year. Last year I was supposed to do a band demo reels, so like make a little compilation of all the bands that I've worked with as like a way for me to market that, hey, I do this, I offer this service. Didn't get around to doing that at all, but this year it's happening. As far as the amount of money I made last year, I had a goal to make $20,000 last year in gross profit, meaning before expenses got taken out, all of that. And if I did my math correctly, I think I crushed that. I think I like really crushed that. The big goal that I'm setting every year really for myself is to be able to do this full time, because I'm currently not able to do this full time because, you know, making $20,000 a year is not really like a livable wage. So I do have a full-time job on top of this at this current moment, but every year I get just a little bit closer. Like, I am so close. I don't know if it'll happen this year, but hopefully by next year I will be doing Burn Bright full-time, and maybe I'll have employees. Fingers crossed. Pray for me. That is the dream. My last goal that I actually did technically hit last year was to hire a second shooter. And I have a friend from college who reached out to me and was like, hey, if you want me to like help you film anything sometime, let me know. And I was like, actually, yes, that would be so great. Those were my 2025 goals. I also wanted to mention some 2025 firsts for Burn Bright. So these things that I've never done before in my business. I filmed my first LGBTQ wedding. I did a lesbian wedding and it was so fun. It's honestly one of my favorite weddings from last year. It was so fun. It was a Bridgerton themed wedding. Everything was stunning. Everything was beautiful. The flowers were beautiful. People came in like costumes. It was great. It was so fun. I also filmed my first Jewish wedding. I really just did the ceremony, but that was so beautiful and so cool to experience for the first time. And like I said, I filmed my first proposal, which also was a gay proposal, so that was really cool. That was fun to experience as well. Another first for me was that I am already booked for 13 weddings this year, which is crazy. Like, this is the most amount of weddings, one, that I've ever booked ever, two, that I've booked the year prior. That to me makes me feel like my business is really growing. I think like 4 or 5 of my 13 weddings are for people that I know, which is even cooler. So people are seeing my work, and people that I know in my personal life are like, oh, hey, Hannah does weddings. I'm getting married this year. I should call her. That's the dream. The dream is happening. It's so exciting. So that was 2025. Now let's go to goals for 2026. They're all kind of similar to what I said last year. This year, so instead of the goal being 10 to 12 weddings, the goal this year is 15. And I don't even know about that because I'm like, 13 is a lot. Like, I had 10 last year and was like, oh my god, this is so stressful. And now I'm gonna have 3 extra ones. So I'm only taking 1, maybe 2 more weddings. I think I can do 1 more in August, and I currently don't have anything booked for November right now. So if you're a bride and you're watching this for some reason and you're getting married like late August or anytime in November, hit me up. The next goal is to shoot 1 music video. I think I had 2 for the goal last year. And this year I'm like, I would love to at least just do 1. I think that would be fun. Okay, I have on here work with 1 new band, but technically I've already done that because I filmed for someone in January. That was a new band. So let's say work with 2 new bands instead. So then I just have 1 more new band to hit. We're bringing back the goal of trying to post 1 YouTube video a month on this channel. Will that happen? I don't know, but I already have like 5 or 6 video ideas. So as long as I can film once a month, we can achieve this goal. These 3 are the same. 6 blog posts on my website, 1 claymation project, and sell stock footage. We're still gonna keep those goals. Will I hit those? I don't know. We will see. Given how my year went last year, I think this is very achievable. Make $30,000 gross profit. Can we do it? I think we can. I think I am more than capable of doing that this year. And the next goal is to hire an editor. That one makes me nervous because I am a control freak and I like to edit my own projects, especially for weddings that I'm there to film. I know how the day went. I know how the day felt. I want to be able to piece that together myself in the edit. The thought of passing that off to another editor kind of scares me, but maybe we need to get over that this year because I'm worried I'm going to get overloaded with the 13 weddings and other band things that may pop up or other random projects that may pop up throughout the year, especially in the spring. April and May are going to be nuts for me. Like, absolutely nuts. So maybe I need to start looking for someone now. Sometimes you just gotta let things go. Sometimes you have to delegate. A good business thrives when you delegate things out and you're not a control freak. And again, I don't think this will happen this year, but if it does, cool. Doing this full time. If I can do Burn Bright full time, that's the dream. That is ultimately the long-term goal. So once again, cross your fingers, say your prayers. and hire me to work with you on your next video project. I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your 2026 goals, and maybe if you want to reflect on any goals that you had in 2025, and let me know if you hit those goals. Let me know if you didn't, but definitely I want to hear your 2026 goals as well. Thank you again so much for watching, and we'll see you next month. Hopefully. Bye. Hello. This is from Burn Bright, Be Professional. A wild husband has appeared. Oh God.
Nostril. I need to exfoliate.
Yeah, you do.